for the home improvement stuff, I had 2 shops to visit. I had one on Tavita Road, if I'm not wrong, and another one, Savo, Lane Road. I just remember both roads started with G, Tavita and Savo. So when I first went to the first shop, I was like, do you have this? Yes. Do you have this? Yes. Do you have this? Yes. And she hadn't had everything that I wanted, so I just bought from one shop and left. So I decided to buy these plate storage racks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7 plates. I just bought one to try and see how it fits with my organization needs. Yeah, so I just bought one of them. The one thing that I really wanted to get was a bathroom caddy, because the one that I've stayed there, and it's because I'm just patient, not because of anything else. I got it from Auden and not Auden. Yes, the one on Introduce, but unfortunately it rusts. So I think that's just like a shower caddy, but one that doesn't require water. Because you know, if I'm using it in the shower, then of course at one point or another it's going to touch water. So that's touching water, I think, is a problem, because it actually looks like this. And whoever told me this told me that this one is for like dry plates. Don't put on wet plates, because now if you put on wet plates, it's not plastic. So I assumed like that was the logic behind the shower caddy that I already have. Same logic, if you put water, it is going to rust. So now, I also got this tissue box that has a bamboo top. I kind of felt like it's really cool, and then it comes with this spring in the middle for basically pushing out your tissues as you use them. The rest keep being pushed, which is very convenient if you ask me. The one that I have is from Pandamat. Yes, the one that I have on my dress over there, I got it from Pandamat, and it doesn't have this. It's pretty, but doesn't have that. So I saw this, and I have a spring, Valentines, so I got that. This one's supposed to stay somewhere here, so I'm just gonna put it a bit far away for now until I'm able to find some space over here. So this is a shower caddy that looks like this. It has 2 shelves, so 1 and 2, and then it has a storage basket for your toothbrushes and toothpaste, and then it has a soap dish. It has actually 2 soap dishes. I would have loved if it had like 3 shelves, because the shower caddy that I have already has 3. So if I'm getting 2, chances are some of the products over there have to move somewhere else and find a way out. But this one looks nice, doesn't look like something that will last, because while I was buying it, I told her my concerns. I just told her that the one I have lasts. So she told me this one is properly coated. I don't know what, but yeah, it's coated, and it is meant to be put in the bathroom. So the fact that it's meant to be put in the bathroom means of course water is inevitable, and if water is inevitable, then there's no way it can last, because it doesn't make sense for you to tell me something that's going to last and then I come complaining back, right? Anyway, yeah, I got 1 shower caddy, this one, and then definitely last. So I got these expandable shelves. Actually got the, I don't know, maybe they come like this, like as a pair. Each makes a ton of sense. So they come with some rubber bottom. This is nice, because then at least you're guaranteed when you use your shelves are not going to have those ugly marks from sliding. Actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Do you feel like I'm going to hold on my... I'm going to try here, like one bigger. I'm going to tell you. But yeah, this is how it looks like. Also, this one can only... This is fine. This is how it looks like. So if you have like... there's a kitchen cabinet in the kitchen that has glasses. So I'm somewhat obsessed with like using the vertical storage, because if you have everything that is just down here, you're not utilizing the space up there, then I have a problem, especially if you really have a problem with space. So personally, I really have a problem with this, and this is going to solve a few problems. I'm going to get more. So this is how it looks like. So the cups stay here, down here, and then now you can be able to put everything on top, which makes a ton of sense. So from here, whoever thought of these things, God bless you with more thinking power, so that can help some of us. So I got through this, and one of them is going to stay in the house, and then the other one is going to go to the shop, because I have a small shelf. But now again, same story, everything else is done here, but the vertical storage space is unoccupied. So I felt like if I get a shelf like this, then I might get like a shelf that has the bottom and the bottom and the top compartments, which will give me more storage to put more things. So that really made sense. So I got to one. I'm going to take to the shop hopefully sometime next week, as I restock on perfume, number one. Number two, there's a perfume literally actually have intent. I want to try and step it and see if it's going to move. I've not even opened the perfume package. Imagine the patience I have. I haven't up to now. I have not, but I need to do that before I go to town on Monday, because I have a nail appointment on Monday. One of my nails broke while I was filming, and it wasn't very painful, but it was hella painful still. So I need to have that fixed. I couldn't have gone today because I just had a lot. I had a lot today, and the fact that I'm not asleep right now and I'm so tired, and I know I'm not going to sleep. I know I'm going to sleep in tomorrow, so I don't have a lot on my plate tomorrow. I just want to do as much as I can now that I'm awake, and then tomorrow I just chill and sleep in and not have any pressure. So yeah, I'm supposed to do that unboxing before I go to town. So after that, I'm either going to do it on Monday before I leave for town, because my appointment is at 12. So I have like a morning hour to do 1 to 3 things. I also have a lash appointment, but I haven't been given the time yet for that one. So depending on what time I'll be given for the lashes, I know how to schedule my entire day. But basically that's it. This will be in the next video, because this one is unique. Yeah, because I have a lot to do. My mattress was washed. I haven't spread my bed. I need to do that before I sleep. There's a ton of clothes down there that need to be sorted and stored. I need to work on this basket, and I need to work on the other basket. I need to put this one. I need to have the shower curtain installed. Yeah. I need to buy something because my something is over. I need to find something to deal with this tan, because it has changed my skin. Okay, it has changed my skin. I didn't know sun exposure was that bad, and then my sun exposure has, it has been so consistent from Monday. I've gone a whole week, except right, a whole week. So that is 4 days of sun exposure for 7 hours every day. Anyway, I usually knew this earlier. I did not anticipate the tan to be this fast and this strong, because it's a lot. Anyway, I think this marks the end of our video. I'm going to show you guys maybe in the next one how these are going to function in my cabinet. I can take a picture of the shop just for you to just get the gist. And what else? The basket, I'm going to wrap it in a Masai shawl. Yeah, because I don't know if I do it. When I think about it, I'll work with both. I'll try to wrap it, see how it looks like, and then I'll wrap it and see how it looks like, or rather see how it looks like before wrapping it, and then I'll wrap it and see how it looks like. Is there anything else? Yeah, basically that's what needs a lot of work, and that is what is going to be done probably on Sunday. I'm going to be able to show you how I stored my stuff and just finish it and show you. But yeah, that's not the end of the video. I think I'll see you guys in the next one. I think I know I will see you guys in the next one. So let me try to wind down as well. I'm going to take a shower really quick. Hopefully that shower is going to help me calm down and relax. And then yeah, let me try and see, because I need sleep. I don't know how my day is going to be tomorrow. And I really want to sleep in, but it's the weekend and I'm going to be around, and I'm not really have to sleep in. So yeah, but anyway, that's it for this video. Namaste. Ciao. See you in the next one. Also, the 2024-2025 conversation, we still haven't done it, and I think that is the first thing that is going to be on the next video, because I can't keep doing this. I can't keep saying I'm doing it and I'm not, because a lot of the things that I'm doing currently are because of the resolutions that I had for this year. I know the resolutions are cliche, yes, but sometimes if you're intentional with them, they should work. So we have tried, or we are rather trying to be very intentional with some of our resolutions, and the earlier I actually mention them, the more it will make sense. Basically what I'm doing currently and what I had intended for this year. So we're gonna do that fast thing. Fast thing next video. And then I know Valentines is going to fall in between before the next video. So happy Valentines. I hope everything goes your way. I hope you have a fantastic day. So this is one of the storage baskets that I got. This one has some of my trousers, my work trousers and skirts. And then based on my 2024-2025 resolutions, you see this, all these are wipes. Okay, this is what I got from Carrefour the other day. All these are wipes. This below here, they are wipes. So one of the resolutions is to basically consume what I already have rather than just keep buying, because I have a ton of things in this house. Do you know when was the last time I actually did shopping? I've just been doing some small things, groceries and meaty stuff, but these cleaning items and whatnot, I have so much in the house. I don't think I'm going to shop anytime soon for such things. So I need to actually finish them before I start buying more. That is the resolution, but I'll explain more in the next video. Okay, so there's a lot of reflection, unfortunately, and if I do this, meaning it just worsens anyway. Yeah, but this is one of the storage needs. This is the one that I got for my glasses, and then this is another storage box, and then these are the two. So these two have tops. I've just folded them and put them in compartments, and then all my trousers, I've folded them and slit them, like slices of bread. So these are my work trousers because I don't need them right now, and then these are my jeans, and then there's another one over here that has my jeans. Are you seeing, like, this whole area just needs a lot of work? So that's basically what I'm supposed to be doing, possibly on Sunday. Yes, possibly on Sunday, because tomorrow I don't think I'm going to have a lot to do, plus I need to edit this video. So yeah, okay, bye, see you guys on the next one, and happy Valentines once again. Hi guys, it should be afternoon because I am almost done with my day. So please let us just open the perfume because I have been patient enough, as in I have really tried. In terms of patience, I have really tried. So without, let me just take it. Finally, open this door. I can do this real quick. Let me start with, I got two bottles. One of them came a few days before the other one. There's a perfume I wanted to try. I love teriyaki. I love teriyaki. It smells amazing. It smells sweet. It's chocolatey. It's just, you can easily drown in the scent of that perfume. I love teriyaki. So there's this new teriyaki intense that came out. By the time I was asking the perfume guy for it, it wasn't in the country yet. So of course I calmed down and decided to relax. So when it came, he forgot to tell me. It came and he even ran out of it. So he was like, let me let you know when it comes, and then you can put in your order. So I decided to wait for like a week, and it wasn't yet in. So I figured, I was like, Miss Awatu, it's fine. What I can do is I can just order whatever I wanted to order, and then when the teriyaki intense came, I would have just made a different order. But now it came. I love teriyaki. So I am just trying to imagine what this teriyaki intense smells like. So the other bottle, I think, actually have both. Let me just open both bottles. Because one has two. One is for me and one is for the shop. And then he really wraps them very well, so that if even if it's mishandled on its way here, the chances of it breaking are very, very minimal. So this is how the original teriyaki looks like. Yeah, clearly the box is different. Teriyaki, the original one, this is the intense one. I love this perfume. Yo, I love it. So I think now I'll have to keep checking. Have you ever recorded a video for all 20 minutes and couldn't be stop recording? That's why I think I'm going to need like a 5 because this 256, it's not cutting it, it's not doing it, it's not. Like, I've recorded for 20 minutes and I'm just looking to myself. Anyway, yeah, clearly I was talking about teriyaki, the new and the old. And first of all, let me just remove this because now this is becoming a marathon. I thought it would be a sprint. Anyway, yeah, so this is how the bottle, I even opened. This is how the teriyaki intense bottle looks like. This was a complete blind buy. But I wish I think I should make it like, I think before I buy something, I just need to like go to one of those shops in town that sells Lakapa perfume or Arabian perfumes. Just test and yeah, just test, because I've smelled it. I've sprayed it rather here. It smells like the original teriyaki, but now the sweetness has been toned down a little. And then it has been smelled something like tonka. I don't know. I'll check the base notes and all the notes for this perfume. The sweetness has been toned down, but they've added something which I feel has drastically kind of changed the DNA of the perfume. The teriyaki, yes, it's there, but the sweet, as in the whole essence of teriyaki to me is the sweetness, the chocolatiness. This one, it is sweet, but it has a bit of spice, just a little bit. So that spice has toned down the sweetness. But if you ask me, still prefer this. The last time I got these perfumes were for the shop, so I got them decanted and then decided to get the testers because I was like, since I don't know, I've never used these perfumes. I've only seen them, of course, people talking about them online and saying that they're good, but whatever is good for you is not good, might not be good for me. I just need to keep checking so that I know we're recording. So decanted in this and then picked Tiriac, picked Rave, picked Eclair, and then picked Kawa. Kawa and Camera don't have much of a difference, except Kawa has coffee. That I think is like the only additional ingredient that has been put that differentiates Camera and Kawa. So I figured I don't quite need Kawa, because I already ordered Camera, but he forgot to pack it for me. I don't know how he forgot it, but he did. This is how my camera is. Camera has been the OG. Nakwambia saizi even Binturan has taken a backseat. Like akona huko nyuma, her time will come. Right now we are experimenting with the spicy-ish perfume. So yes, one of them is for the shop. This one is mine. I'll decant it possibly next week as I go to take one of the shelves in town. All these perfumes I got them for the shop, but I ended up liking all of them and I decided to get myself a full bottle. So this is Rave, Teriac, and Eclair. I love the way these people have like greatly invested in their bottles, their packaging. Before I grew up, and started using these nice perfumes, I used to use these perfumes from Rasasi. They are budget perfumes. They still are budget perfumes, but you can't compare the packaging because they're on just like a box. That's it. These people have gone out of their way to properly invest in their bottles, in the whole packaging. Let me just look at how this looks like. By the way, this is how the original Teriac looks like. It's just a different color. The bottle, this one is cream. Is it cream? Yeah. This is the cup and the size. This is the color. That's the only difference between Teriac and the original Teriac and the intense one. Yeah, this one is a bit spicy, but if you ask me, I'd still go for the original Teriac. So that is one. And then there's this other one. This was a complete blind buy. This, by the way, this complete blind buy. But I'm going to try to reduce my blind buyness. Or rather, just like significantly cut down on fine perfume. Trust me, I have like already these are 4 bottles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles, and there's a camera that is missing. So yes, it is 6 that I have enough things. So this one, the genesis of me blind buying this is I met this lady in Perfume, interesting, amazing, mysteriously amazing. Yes. So I asked her and she told me some name. I can't remember the name because I wrote it down on my phone. Since I'm using it to record this rather, I can't quite check it right now. But so I went to my perfume guy and asked him, is how do you have this one? And he was like, not really, but we have the deep one. So apparently the one is the original one, the deep one. So the deep one is this one. That's what I'm telling you guys. Look at this. As in, who packages a budget perfume like this? It's called French Avenue by the founder. As in, this looks like a luxury perfume. The packaging is insane. As in, it's like they even invested more in packaging than the actual perfume. That's what I can't say about but look at this. Look at this bottle. The texture is yummy. Some of this thing. Okay, it's not a bad blind buy, but it can overwhelm someone who doesn't like very strong perfumes. It reminds me of, I have black opium, and I feel like that perfume does very well in the cold season. So I rarely put it on during the hot season, rarely, because sometimes it can be overwhelming. So for some reason, it just does pretty well during the cold season. This reminds me of black opium. It's mysterious. That's what I'm getting from it. It's mysterious. Sophistication. Bold. Yes. This is a bold perfume. It's a ballsy perfume. It's the perfume that, when you walk in, you're like, yeah, throw anything at me. Throw anything at me. Mysterious. Sophistication. Bold. This is not a good blind buy for someone who does not like the strong perfumes. It is not. But I love it. Look at this bottle! Look at this bottle. I think I can hear it outside. Look at this bottle. These people will invest in their bottles. I think I'm going to make some special because I don't have enough space here. Over there. So that I can be able to keep some of these perfumes in their boxes. Because sometimes I feel so bad throwing a box and it's so beautiful. Even some designer perfumes, they just come in a box. Some of my friends, they've gone out of their way. Some of these, look at this. This is one of them. Look at the black. Huh? This one has almost a similar design. I'm not going to open it right now. I want to do a few things with it before I open. Look at this. As in, their packaging is out of this world. Okay, this one, I don't know about the longevity. I'll keep you guys updated about it. It's something that can grow on me, but still, I would definitely pick this one. And I feel like you can, based on This one, these two, I feel like you can somewhat layer them and have like a confusingly different perfume. Don't really try because I've already sprayed both of them on my list, and I can pick both of the smells randomly, and I feel like it's something you can layer. Yeah. I'm getting excited. Anyway, yes, that is it. And then I'll tell you guys how my skin has changed. I don't know if you can. Now here I have a darkened. I look like I am borrowing foundation. It is not even for me. My complexion has changed. But like when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, is this light? Does this room have like enough light? I've darkened. My skin has changed. Yeah. So since I am not about to start buying different foundations to match this skin tone, I decided to order some things from Carrefour. They got in today. First of all, I am running out of the sunscreen. The Nivea sunscreen. This is the one that I use. You look like a zombie, but it's fine. At least it's protecting my skin, so that's what matters. I think I have 2 days worth of sunscreen to use. Yeah, so I figured it's about time I restocked. And then I've been seeing this online. This one. People are raving about them. I don't know how good they are, but I'm like, at this point, for best results use daily. At this point, I am desperate to get my skin tone back because people are like meeting me like, you become darker. Kwani unafanya kazi kwa mjengo siku hivi? Got 2. Hopefully this is going to work. I even got this. I've never got this. I got it. I want my own back. Yes, the Vaseline Daily Brightening Even Tone Lotion with vitamin D3 with the triple sunscreen. 2 weeks to visibly radiant skin. Okay, so now I know 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. And I'm supposed to be going back to class because I'm still supposed to be learning how to swim. I'm here wondering how the things. Yeah, just still recording. Yeah, I'm here wondering. I'm still going back. Okay. Maybe I should just. These ones are just going to help reverse the whole tanning thing. I guess I'll be at a time. I don't know. But I've changed. I've really changed. So basically, we are done with the unboxing. This is like the second recording because the first one, my phone ran out of storage and it did not think to alert me. It just stopped recording. So that's it. And that video for 2024-2025, we are going to do it, if not today, this week, because that video has to be in line with this one. So, this one I got for the shop, but now, no, initially I got for the shop, but took the testers, loved them, got a whole bottle. And I need to stop buying perfume. Yeah. Because if there's something that is going to make me broke. Anyway. If we end up recording that video today, I'll see you guys later. No, I'll see you guys later. No, have a good one. Let me look like a therapist. I am here to therapize you. I look like a therapist, I'm telling you. Any just the way that I'm seated here. It feels like a therapy session. Yeah. So first of all, I want to talk about, of course, the things I learned from 2024 and the things that I purpose to do in 2025. First of all, to answer to this, I have decided to. Okay, this is it. That's fine. I think I might be forced to change this. But yeah, as in for me to even own a diary and for it to look like this is progress. The fact that I even move it around. So that was the first thing that I told myself I'm going to do. I'm going to start writing down my ideas. Because sometimes I'd have an idea in my head, but then I've written so much on my phone that sometimes most of them end up getting lost, which makes logic. I need something that I'll quickly remember that I wrote it in a book and go and get that book and get exactly what I wrote. I just told myself, this is going to be different. I am going to start having a diary around so that in case anything comes up and it's easier for me to reach out for the diary, that is what I'm going to do. So this was my first change in 2025. And I had written everything that I had all the intentions of talking about. Wow. Yeah, I had actually written everything, but I'm surprised that everything I wrote. No. Actually, they're here. Ooh, they're here. Thank God. So the tone part is 2024, all year, and then the part that is here is 2025. So we've already talked about the fact that I start carrying a diary and a pen. Yeah. So that is one thing. Second thing is I want to save more. I know myself. I spend a lot. And most of the time I spend on both needs and wants, but the ones you can't like live life anytime you want a car you buy, anytime you want a bigger TV, you buy it. Anytime I want a bigger fridge, you buy it. Anytime I want a bigger freezer, you buy it. As in, that's not how, what I think personally, and the things that I've seen online, these people who give financial advices, that is not how I want to live my life. The fact that first of all right now I don't have an income is one thing. So I need to curb my spending. Even when I get a job, even when I get these small incomes from businesses that I do, I need to curb my spending. That is one thing. I'm trying not to, of course, squeeze myself too much to the point of frustrating myself, but I need to stop buying one. Like several bottles of perfume. I don't need 15 bottles of perfume really because I really don't. When you think about it, you really don't need 15 bottles of perfume. You can only use one perfume at a time. So why 15? And of course there are those that you like so much and those you don't like, so technically speaking it's what you as in the savings start from the small changes, the small changes, not buying 15 bottles of perfume, not buying that extra jacket, whereas I have another one here that is really functional, has no problem, it's okay. I just want to have another one. There's no point in having a lot. In my last video, I think I showed you guys a drawer that is full of white. Okay, it's not technically full of white, but has more than, it's not 8, 10 white. So what? Why do I need to buy? Okay, I don't know. I like shopping again. But now those are things that I need to change, save more. So I just need to be buying things that I actually need. Like if, let's say I'm doing my monthly shopping and I know we use like 3 packets of wipes in a month, that is what I buy. I don't need to buy like 8 packs or 5 packs. For what? I don't need 5 packs. I only know that within the month you're going to use 3. Just buy what you need so that I can, that money can go and do something else, so that by the time the next month comes and I need to buy the wipes, this money has worked for me and has returned something for me to spend. Yes, that's the logic that I'm trying to use. But yeah, save more. Start having a diary. That's number 1. Having a diary, save more. Number 2. Number 3 is be a bit more patient with myself, with my daughter, with my nanny, with my husband. Yeah, patience is something that I really need to learn. I'm not a patient person. Even the swimming classes that I go to, my instructor tells me, calm down. As in, he taught me how to tread waters. Yes. So he tells me, slow but sure. Just do slow so that you don't get too tired, you don't exhaust yourself. I don't know, he does this. It's funny, that whole thing. So yeah, patience is something that I need to learn. That's number 3. Number 4 is read more. I started reading last year. And let me tell you, have I finished a book? I think I finished 1 book. Not 2 books. Yes, 2 books from a local author. I can't remember her name, which is not nice. I need to open up my mind more. Finished 2 books. There's one I never got around to finishing, and then I started another one. There were 3 books that I got last year. I started reading Wine Men Love a Beach or something like that. Yes, Wine Men. Yeah, that is like the kind of title, but my sister picked it up. And I guess when she has finished reading it. Yeah, so she picked it up before I finished reading. So yeah, unfortunately that is a lost cause, but I intend to read more, especially now that I have a lot of time on my hands. Any day that I am not leaving the house, I need to read. And any day that I am leaving the house, at least I need to put aside an hour, just even half an hour, just do this. I don't want to also put a lot of expectations on myself to the point that it's impossible to get to the goal that I am working towards. Half an hour at least, and at most an hour. If I've gone out of the house an hour, at most. If I can go beyond an hour, it's fine. If not, just do an hour and be done with what you're supposed to do today. So, read. Read more. Number 5. Be a minimalist. These ones go hand in hand with saving more. Because I get to just buy things. I have lipstick maybe 2 or 3 times. I buy another one. I have decided I am going to go through all the products that I have currently. I shipped some from Amazon earlier this year. Actually, that package was not getting here now. I don't know if there's something wrong. I don't know. There's no communication. You can track your packages from the remote portal, but I've not been able to. I can see that some of them haven't been shipped. I just haven't found someone to tell me why they haven't been shipped. Because this is the package that has taken the longest. You can imagine the packages from AliExpress, the ones that are supposed to even take almost 2 months or even a month because they come by ship. They got here very fast, very, very fast. I was even shocked. Some of them took less than 2 weeks, which is very rare, as opposed to Vitmob takes a maximum of 2 weeks, so it's been almost a month plus. I don't understand what is going on. But anyway, that's besides the point. We are digressing and we don't need to do that. Be a minimalist. I have serums in the house. I don't have masks. I have lotions, body lotions in the house. I've only bought the body lotion because of the time that I have. This is like a completely different thing. But either way, I can wait this one out. So technically speaking, I didn't quite need to buy her. lotion, but at the same time, I'm not going to be so hard on myself that I kind of upset myself. I want to balance. I want to deny myself logically, but not logically to the point that I get frustrated about it. But yeah, finish all the lotions. And finish all the lotions that I have. Finish all the serums that I have, the lipsticks, the perfumes, the foundations. I have like 3 bottles of foundations over there for labeling. Use them. I love ST, but I can make ST to be like an occasional foundation until I actually run out of these other foundations. I use them, I finish them, and then I'll start using ST. I only use ST when, let's say, I'm going for like a function or something that needs, the OG foundation. That's the only time I should be using it. But these other times, just be done with all this perfumes, creams. Yeah, be a minimalist. Use whatever you have, finish that. Use whatever you have, finish that. That's it, number 5. So number 6 is being intentional with everything that I do. This one encompasses a lot. Actually, it encompasses most of what I intend to do. Just basically be intentional. Be intentional and carry life. Be intentional and say more. Be intentional and be motivation. Be intentional and read more. Be intentional and be a minimalist. As in, be intentional with everything that I put my mind to doing. Make sure you do. I make sure I do what I tell myself I should do. Just be accountable, basically. Yes. So be intentional / accountable. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, I need to look at this phone and make sure it is recording. Yeah, thank God it still is, because I cannot imagine doing this whole thing again. So be intentional. Number 7. I grew up in a church-going house. I have grown up in a Christian house. Grew up in church. Grew up knowing the word of God and all that. But now, of course, when you become an adult and move out, you become in charge of yourself. If you want something, you have to do. If you don't want, you don't. So it's been a while since I went to church, and I know church is a very good foundation for your faith. As in, I don't know how to explain church, but there's a certain strength that comes with going to church. There's a certain feeling of feeling of winning, feeling of knowing that nothing can defeat you, feeling of being safe. I think that's the only way I can explain how going to church feels for me. And I need to embrace going to church. And the biggest reason why I want to go to church is because of Ella. I want her to grow in church. I want her to know God and God. I want her to know God. I want her to know where we came from. I want her to, grow up with morals. Not just the morals that I know. I want her to pick out morals from out there and then come back with it. And then we can evaluate what of us. Of course, we are not going to evaluate all these things knowingly. But, when your child is growing up, they develop their own character. You look at this person. You can tell what she has picked and where she has picked it from. There are a lot of things she says. Of course, I've not told her. I know she doesn't speak it in school, but I know it's from there. I think she's watching. I want to be able to guide her growing up, and I want her to grow in church. I want church to be a thing for her. When she grows up and becomes an adult and she decides to stop going to church, it's fine. I'm a liberal person. I like letting people be, but at the same time, since I'm in charge of her and she's at any human being, and I want her to grow in a certain way, I want to start going to church because of her. And then I want to take her with me. She goes to Sunday school, does whatever they do in Sunday school, build her social skills, because the more she interacts with people outside, with the people she's used to, it kind of builds her socially, which is, when you have a child, you want to do everything that is good for them. As hard as it is sometimes, that is why I want to start going to church, because of Ella. Partly because of me, but mostly because of her. So that. And then number 8, personal development. This one might take me a bit of time, but I intend on getting my master's at some point, getting these small certifications. Those ones I might start getting them right now because I have a bit of time. But personal development should be very intentional. I shouldn't just, just sit and wait for things to fall in place. Be intentional. Personal development. When I was writing this personal development, I was like, learn how to do my own lashes. And I'm like, yeah, stuff like that. It might not be like a proper like changing skill, but still a skill either way. Putting on my lashes, because we're trying to cut down on costs. So yeah, I don't really miss lashes, but I can't put them right now because of students. So anyway, that is number 8. Number 9. Okay, this somewhat is personal. yeah, I'll scratch that one because this is a bit more personal. This is something that I talk to myself about, so that one we will not say it out loud. That's number 9. So let's just put something else. Number 9, procrastination. I am a huge procrastinator, and procrastination is a bad disease. You can never really do anything that you have intended to do. You are like, I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. I still have time. That I still have time is the worst. Is the worst thing you can ever tell yourself. Time waits for no man. Time waits for no man. Completely. Time waits for no one. You snooze, you lose. You snooze, you lose. Yeah. So those are the intentions of this year. That is how I'd want my 2025 to be molded, to read more, to save more, to be a bit more patient, to be a minimalist, to be intentional and accountable, to start going to church, to take personal development seriously, to stop procrastinating, and to carry a diary. Yeah, so that is for 2025. Again, I need to keep checking because I cannot imagine redoing this because I already redid the perfume video. Thank God we are still on track. So now, lessons for 2024. Lessons for 2024. Give the energy that you get. I have gone through things. I have been friends with people from work, from outside. There are certain people who are like this, they don't want to give more than they receive. They're like this. It gets to a point you give so much until you're like, yeah, this relationship is not benefiting me in any way. Let's not lie to each other that actually we just be friends for no reason. Every friendship has a reason. Every friendship has a reason. As small as it is, as irrelevant as it is, every relationship has a reason. You might have that one friend who doesn't help you with anything, but when you are going through the most out here, you just need that someone to sit down and you rant. That is something that you take out from that relationship. And there are people who are very good at listening, not talking, listening. That is what that person is getting from that relationship. He's a listener or she's a listener. He or she is a listener. So the fact that there's someone here to run, they're doing their thing, I am doing my thing and listening, that is something I get out of this relationship. There is no relationship that relationships are always a give and take, whether you like it or not. There's always you keep someone there because they make you happy. Yeah. The only relationship that doesn't have like a give and take is, like a mother and a child. Like between me and Ella, there's nothing I get from this little person, but the joy that I have and the fact that this person is my child, my own mini me. That's just enough. There's no like an exchange kind of relationship. There's nothing. I think that is like the only relationship right now where we are that doesn't have like the exchange. There are things that I read online, hear people say how my parents don't talk to me because I am not well enough to send something back home. You see, that's still a relationship between a parent and a child, but it has now conditions because you've all grown up, you've gone through your own stuff. Now you start, there are strings attached to even the relationship you have with your child. I don't know about that. I don't know. I've never been in that position of being a parent and expecting something from your child, some level of support. It makes a lot of sense from both the parent and the child. If this child is not well enough to send enough back home, I don't know. That one is different. It's difficult rather. But all relationships, if you feel like you're giving too much, just calm down. It's never that serious. That's another one. Never that serious. People have lived out here without friends. Come, watch your movies. Hang out with your people. Go out for a meal. Go out, listen to loud music. Go out for a drive. There's a ton of things to do. And you can do them alone. You can find satisfaction in your own company. You don't necessarily need to force things. Like force being someone's friend. But always you're the one who's just giving. You're the one who's always stretching yourself, bending over backwards for this person. But this person they couldn't be bothered is like the right one. You are seeing, but they're not seeing, and they've gotten so comfortable in receiving that they forget that they also need to fill your cup. Yeah. Give as much as you're getting. The energy I get from you is the energy I'm going to give you. Probably someone out there is saying the same thing. The energy I get from them is the energy. The shitty energy I get from them is the same shitty energy I'm going to give her, and it is fine. If I'm giving you shitty energy, please give it back. Give it back. It is only fair because I am not going to bend over backwards and give myself too much and drain myself too much over a relationship and someone who doesn't even remember that they need to fill your cup. That annoys me. Anyway, that's number 1. Number 2, yeah, it's never that serious. It's really never that serious. Okay. Based on the number of perfumes that I have, there's a video of this chick called the Fixer woman. She was like, I have 1 bottle of perfume and I am okay with it. You don't need, stop For where's my English going? Stop getting this pressure of this person has 3 bottles of perfume. I need at least 2. Don't fall prey for social media pressure. Don't. It is never that serious. Do your own life. Live your own life. This life is only one. There's no rerun. There is no it's called what? Yeah, clearly. English is living the growth. Basically, do what you want. It is your life. Live it. Don't stretch too much your finances to get 2 more bottles of for what? Get just the one that you like. Use it. If things look up, you get slightly more money from you saved, you got money, you saved, you've done, reward yourself. Buy the other perfume if you want. You get, but don't. It's never that serious. It is literally the way I'm saying it. Never that serious. That is number 2. Number 3, don't give your good. Oh yeah, this one I learned from my company. There's this small video that I saw of a lady who was saying you need to give a company 2 years. I gave the recent company that I was employed in, gave it a good almost 7 years. That was too much. Give a company 2 years. Either you're growing career wise or you're growing financially. If those things are not happening, move. Start looking and look for opportunities desperately. Don't look and still be comfortable where you are. Desperately search for more opportunities. 2 years at most. The 3rd year you are looking for something, so that by that 3rd year you are done with less. 2 years. If you're not going financially, if you're not going career wise, 2 years you're out. Move. I gave that company a good 7 years, and I can see a few things that I got, but at the same time it's not enough. For the 7 years that I gave it, they never gave enough to cover the 7 years that I gave, and those were a good productive 7 years. My productive peak. So the fact that I didn't get a reciprocation of the same means that under one plot they won. So 2 years. If you're not growing financially and if you're not growing career wise, don't live when you don't have anything else. Okay? But look for opportunities desperately, like someone who doesn't have a job. That way you'll get more opportunities faster. So yes. Number 4, try not to take things personal. And yeah, that one is also something I need to work on. I take everything personal. Everything. There are things I just don't understand, and it might be a difference in opinion, but I will take it personally. And I need to stop that. I can't say much about that. There's so much, but I need to stop. I that. I really need to stop that. So don't take things personal. I digress, but basically breaks down the whole point of not taking things personal. Number 5, you are 100% in charge of your peace. There's no way to expound that. Don't let something get to you. Refuse. The same thing I'm saying. Don't take things personal. Refuse. Refuse. They might piss you off, yes, but let that not dictate the rest of your day, the rest of your evening, the rest of your night, the rest of your week, the rest of your month. Don't stop giving people power over you, over your feelings, over your mood. No. Have a disagreement with someone. Out. Be mad, be pissed for a few minutes. Let it go. Move on with your life. Let it go. Go have a very delicious lunch over there. Don't let something sit here. Be sitting on you, not on that person who has made you mad. Yeah, man, that you bring him for her. Wewe ndio umebaki na kitu hapa. Don't take things personal, and it's never that serious. You are in charge of your own peace. If you want to remain peaceful for the entire day, that's on you. If you want to remain peaceful for the entire day, that's on you. You decide what you want. Don't jump on trends. The better part of last month and the month before, I was seeing people talking about these nipple oils from a famous local influencer that apparently did not work for them. If you have a nipple, I have this. These ones, they've changed a little bit color. This one is from New Level. Even the new has rubbed off, unfortunately. Yeah, this can open this quickly. If I have this and it is working, why do I need another one? And another one, and another one? Although I've seen maybe has very, very, those ones are lip tints. They are not lip oil or lip balms, they are lip tints. That's why I come back. You see the lies I'm telling myself here now. But anyway, don't jump on trends. If you have something that is working for you, if you have that one perfume that is serving you during the day, during the winter, during the summer, during late nights, evening, during morning runs, if you are one of those people who sprays themselves to go running or go to the gym, if that perfume works for you and you don't have any wiggle room financially to buy 2, 3, 4 bottles, stay there. Use that. It is working. Why are you changing something that is already working? Why? Don't jump on trends. Stick to the things that are already working for you. Before these lip tints from Maybelline came, this is somewhat a tint, though a nude one. If I wanted a lip tint, I'd do lipstick. This is tint enough. Because I'm assuming if you want a tint, you want color. You don't want something colorless. So, for lipstick, what would you like? Yeah, so those are the philosophies that I am trying to live by. I have borrowed from lessons from people. I don't need to. You see the way you'd say someone would come and say this lip oil was not good for me. It chapped my skin, darkened my lips, darkened my lips. Now I'm like, let me go and buy and see if it's going to work. Why? Someone else has helped you learn a lesson. Learn from that person. You don't need to be the first one to learn that lesson. Learn that lesson from this person. Save money in the process. Move on. Anyway, basically that's it. Actually, we are done. We are done with the lessons for 2024 and the intentions for 2025. We can go through them once again. So, 2025, start carrying a diary and a pen, and of course, use it. Don't just carry it, use it. Carry a diary, save more. Be a bit more patient with myself, with the people around me. Read more. Be a minimalist. And this one is a hyphen. Just finish what you have already. If there's a bottle of lotion, I have 2 bottles of lotion. Finish those ones before you start thinking of buying any other. I have a ton of lotion here. Don't buy any lotion. If there is something else, something new, something exciting. No, calm down. It's going to stay in the market for a hot minute. Finish whatever you have, then go buy that one, the one that you want. Okay? Start going to church. Be more intentional and accountable. Take personal development seriously. Stop procrastinating. That's for 2025. Lessons for 2024. Give as much as you get. There's no cap for suffering. It's never that serious. It is never that serious. Don't take things personally. This is career-wise. Don't give too much of your productive years to a company if you're not growing career-wise and if you're not growing financially. You are 100% of your peace or no peace. It is you. If you want to have peace, you'll have it. If you don't want to have peace, you won't have it. Don't jump on trends. I'm proud of myself. I actually did this video. Oh, thank God. Yeah, so, yeah, my therapy session is done.